Mommy, you're at your wit's end. You haven't slept, your child is cranky and irritable, and you don't know what to do with this teething baby. Let me give you 7 practical tips to show you that we can make this a little bit easier for you. Stay tuned. Hi there, I'm Sharon Oates, and I am a registered nurse and midwife, and my passion is moms and babies and families in general. Today I'm going to give you some tips on your teething baby. Practical, short little things that you can do to hopefully alleviate some of the pain that you're having in your home with your teething child. So my first tip, one of my kids got 2 teeth at the age of 4 months, and I couldn't give her a teething ring to hold, so I put a metal teaspoon in the fridge, a couple of metal teaspoons in the fridge, so I could rotate them. And when she didn't want to drink and she was cranky, didn't want to eat, I would rub it over her gums, rub the rounded part of a cold metal teaspoon over the gums. It numbs the gums, and then your child will breastfeed or bottle feed as they normally do. Okay, so that's my first tip, one of my most practical, useful ones. The second tip, leading on from that, when they can hold a teething ring, would be to have a teething ring that your child can hold. Keep them in the fridge and have it available for them to hold. Keep a couple, more than one, because generally one's going to get dropped or lost, and then you've got another one in the fridge. But be aware that your teething rings that are filled with liquid can be a problem, because they can perish, and when your child gets teeth, they can penetrate that liquid, which is not safe for them necessarily. So rather go for your plastic ones, your knobbly ones, textured ones. Those are much safer to keep in the fridge and not as cold for your baby to hold and put into their mouths. Okay. Number 3 would be teething biscuits. There are a large range of teething biscuits available in the shops that you can buy. But if you're wanting a healthy alternative with a bit less sugar and something that you know is nutritious for your baby, you can bake one yourself. Be aware though that we still can't give honey under the age of 1. So I will pop a recipe for a biscuit that you can bake yourself on my Facebook page. And you can also use things like banana to sweeten your teething biscuits. Another food that you could do is baby biltong. And the reason that I specify baby biltong is because baby biltong does not have as much salt and vinegar in it as your normal biltong does. A lot of people don't realize that baby biltong is different from normal biltong. It is much safer for baby, because remember, babies cannot tolerate a lot of salt. So it is much safer for them. It doesn't break down as quickly as what your teething biscuits do. Fantastic for babies to just rub on the gums and distract them a bit while giving them a bit of flavor at the same time. The next thing that you could do is actually ingenious. It's something I've recently learned over the last few years. You could freeze some breast milk or formula in little ice trays and stick a dummy in it. And then when your baby is teething, they can take the dummy with the breast milk or formula on it and rub it on their gums and chew on it while getting some nutrition at the same time. How genius is that? So another thing you can do is your homeopathic remedies or your oils, which I stock at the clinic, Natura dental melts, and particular oils that I will make up for you, tailor-make for you, that are fantastic at anti-inflammatory actions to help your child numb the gums and just like get a little bit of relief from those gums that are irritating them. So these are things that you can do that are natural, safe, and alternative. I have found over the years that there are a huge range of teething gels. Some of them are exceptionally high in sugar, because sugar is known to give you a bit of a high, we know this, which is not naturally safe for your baby. Some of them contain alcohol, which is also not safe for your baby. So if you can avoid those, I must say, in my experience, in all the years, I haven't found many teething gels that work consistently for most babies. The other thing that I would avoid as far as possible is your amber necklaces. I know that there is a lot of controversy about them, but for me, you're putting yourself or your child at choking risk having something around their neck. So those are things that I would avoid as far as possible. So to recap on our points, I started with the cold metal teaspoon that you keep in the fridge and you rub over the gums. The teething rings that you keep in the fridge, also that your child can chew and rub on your gums. Your foods would be your teething biscuits, your baby biltong, and your ice lollies that you can make for your baby to chew on, and then your homeopathic remedies. Those are all things that I would consider safe and practical for your baby to use. But avoid the teething necklaces and the teething gels that contain unsafe ingredients. So if you have a baby that is suffering and very cranky, come and visit me at the Sharon Oates Family Wellness Clinic and we can tailor make a solution for your cranky, irritable child. Have a good day.